Hey guys, welcome back to What's Up Whenever, the Samurai Carpenter. So you can see, I finally got around to finishing this French door. Or I'm still in the process, but you get it. It's gonna be done soon. So I'm just waiting on the glass, which has taken flipping forever. So frustrated with the wholesaler, but I'm getting a good deal on it or whatever, so when it gets here, it gets here. But I've got the frame all built, and I'm just fitting these last two side lights in, kind of fitting them in their little slots, a little bit of planing and scribing to do to get them in there. Once that's done next week, I'm going to be renting one of those big trencher thingamadoogers that dig the trench. Look like giant alligator chainsaws with wheels that make those big trenches. So that should be fun. I'm going to rent one of those, and I'm trenching like a 2-foot deep trench from my house over to the barn here, and I'm going to run the power underground to the barn. I've already got a cable that hangs across my yard, but it's pretty low, and I'm going to be building a deck there in the spring, so it'd be like right at like forehead height where I'm building my deck. So I've got to take that cable down, and it's actually undersized anyways. The cable's not the proper size cable, so I'm going to run it underground power. That way I don't have any cables hanging across my yard. So once I got that power hooked up in here, I could finish doing the electrical rough in, get my electrician Mike to finish that off. That will be awesome. And then I just got to do plumbing and rough in, and I can actually insulate this. So winter has already come. We got a little skiff of snow yesterday, which is super rare for Victoria, which is also known as Canada's Hawaii. We haven't had snow in years, but we got a little bit the other day. So it's flipping cold here. It's like almost freezing. Which is a big deal for islanders, okay? We don't do negative 20 or any of that crap in Alberta. So I'm looking forward to things warming up so that I can put some stain on my burnt siding here. That's going to be going up. Oh yeah! And this week, I hit 300,000 subscribers thanks to you guys, my homies, my brothers, my sisters. So a huge shout out to you guys. I greatly appreciate that. Gonna crack open a nice bourbon barrel aged Belgian quad tonight to celebrate. Probably by myself because my wife hates beer and I don't have any friends. But it's gonna taste delicious, I'll tell you that. What else is in the news? Oh yes, I get to travel down to Seattle for Christmas. So I'm gonna be down in Seattle from I think the 20th or the 21st to the 26th. So I was thinking it'd be a cool opportunity if I have any people that watch my channel in Seattle area. If you guys wanted to maybe do a meet and greet, we could maybe do like a lunch at a pub or something like that. Middle of the day would probably be easier because people got lots of evening festivities with all the holidays and that stuff going on. So shoot me a message on Facebook if you live in the Seattle, Tacoma, Burien area. I'll be staying kind of right in Burien, so any little place around there, you guys know a cool little haunt or good pub that you think would be awesome to meet up and have a couple beers, scarf a berg, something like that, that would be cool. So shoot me a message on Facebook if you're interested. And also, I can't leave out my local homies here in Victoria. I've been getting a lot of people message me saying, hey, I'd love to meet you or maybe stop by your shop. And that doesn't really work for me because I get messages like that all the time, and I just wouldn't get any work done if I had people stopping by my shop like every day to meet me and have a shop tour and that sort of stuff. So I'm going to do a meet and greet here in Victoria as well. Last time I tried to do this, I thought I was going to pack out a whole pub or whatever because I'm so famous, but nobody showed. So yeah, I'm really not as cool as I think I am. But maybe now that I got 300,000 subscribers, there's a few more here in Victoria that might want to have a beer with Samurai, shoot the shit, talk about stuff. So if you're interested, I'm going to do a meet and greet at the end of January sometime. I'll update you guys on the dates at a further time, but I was also thinking it would be cool to do one next Friday. So next Friday would be the 16th. Of December. We could do like a little happy hour up at the Crooked Goose Pub and Bistro, which is kind of a central location here in Victoria. They got good beer and wings on special after 9 o'clock till closing. Call it the Crooked Hour. It's a good time. So yeah, if you're into maybe having a beer and some wings, hanging out, we're going to do a meet and greet on December 16th at the Crooked Goose Bistro at 9 o'clock. Message me on Facebook if you want to come, because I'm not going to go up there and sit like a lonely sailor at the bar by myself drinking beer and eating wings and feeling like a loser again, okay? Things to look forward to will be obviously this French door video project, which will be coming up in the next, 2 or 3 days once I get this thing installed. Well, it all depends on the glass, actually. It's probably going to be not until next week till I get the freaking glass. So anyways, there will be a video coming before Christmas for this French door. As well as I got a bunch of siding torched and brushed, so I'm going to be starting to install siding here pretty quick. Just got to finish doing a little bit of tar paper and get some flashing work done. So I'm going to be kind of like pretty comprehensive like videos on how to do all your exterior siding, woodwork, trim, flashing details, everything. So there'll be project videos coming out on that, as well as I'll put little tidbits in my What's Up Whenever videos and Free Tip Friday videos. So there'll be a lot of stuff on exterior woodwork and finishing the outside of this barn coming up. So if that's your bag, stay tuned, I'm trying to come up with a really cool Christmas woodworking project thingy, but we'll see if it actually turns out. I think I'm gonna make some of those little I'm gonna make like wooden bow and arrows for my kids, which could totally backfire. But I was gonna get those little like spongy balls and put them on the engine dowels, so it's like that archery tag stuff. They can't really hurt people because they got a big foam ball on the end. And I'll make them pretty weak because obviously I don't want my kids like point blanking each other in the face with these things, which I know they will do. So if I have time before Christmas, I'm going to put together some sweet little wood bows for my kids so that they can shoot each other with arrows, because what kid doesn't want to shoot everybody with arrows? I know I did. And I didn't have none of those spongy arrows either. Woo, good times, childhood. Also keep in mind, because it's the Christmas season and in consumer America, you just got to spend all your money on garbage that's going to be thrown in the dump. Well, don't do that. Go to my Amazon store and buy awesome tools for your friends and your family and yourself. I went and splurged on some tools the other day for myself. Merry Christmas, Samurai. So yeah, keep in mind that if whatever you buy on Amazon, whether it's a blender for your wife or some whatever else, if you get to Amazon through the link in my description video and up in the corner here, it takes you through my tool store. Even if you don't buy what's in my Amazon store, I get a commission. So if you want to help the Samurai out this Christmas season, just follow my link to Amazon and spend all your money. I greatly appreciate that. And I'm also going to do a quick little special kind of What's Up Whenever video on my favorite things. So these are like the tool purchases that I've made in the last like 6 months that I'm just ecstatic about, like new tools and stuff that I've been using that have just revolutionized my life. So that'll be coming out next week. Stay tuned for that. And another project that's going to be happening on the outside of this barn here is I'm going to be building a sweet deck with like some big timber posts, and I got this beautiful clear cedar beam here I'm going to be supporting my deck with. So if you're interested in building decks or knowing how to build a deck properly so that it doesn't rot in like 20 years, so that it doesn't rot away and fall off the side of your house and actually like lasts and is beautiful. Stay tuned for videos on how to frame a deck. Oh yeah, and one more thing, kind of just on a more serious note. Obviously the holidays is an awesome time for a lot of people, but it can be like a bummer time for a lot of people. I know that, financially I've been in situations where I was not looking forward to the holidays. So if this is kind of a hard time for you financially, or if the holidays is just generally a depressing time for you, please be encouraged. Know that, all the videos that you see here, a lot of them are just kind of really, positive, uplifting, kind of inspiring videos. And there's all these kind of beautiful moments within those videos. But I want you to know that pretty much the 7 minutes or 10 minutes that you see in my videos, they might seem like I'm living the dream here, and I am. But in between that, there is a lot of just struggling and fighting and getting overwhelmed and trying to keep up with, everything, and being a dad and a husband and, provide for my family. Like, it's not as easy as I make it look in my videos, guys. So I want you to know that, if you are having a hard time or just kind of fighting through stuff, like, please just hang in there. All right, guys? That's kind of the underlying message I like to put in all my videos, is just persist. Like, continue to persist in being good and making good choices for yourself and your family, and pursuing noble things like woodworking and that sort of stuff. And just know that it's a struggle for me. It's a struggle for the guy next to you. So be encouraged. There aren't, I'm not some anomaly that just has everything go perfect and wonderful and that sort of stuff. Like 2 years ago, I was, broke and in debt and had no house and was just barely getting by, finding enough work as a contractor, and my marriage and everything was struggling. And sure enough, it just took a little bit of a mindset shift in my beliefs about myself and my beliefs about God, and whether or not, and my own just value and self-worth. And once those beliefs changed, my whole life changed. And here I am 2 years later. I've got my own house. I'm living my dream. I'm building my workshop. So if you are feeling down and out, just have hope and persist, and I assure you will bring about a great harvest in your life. So be blessed this Christmas season. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, all the rest, and a Happy New Year, guys, from the Samurai, if I don't see you. And hopefully we can catch up and have a beer sometime. I think I just hit puberty. Till next time, guys, Samurai out.